All right, what's up, everybody? My Sunday school teacher sends me a text every morning. He has a group text. Remember earlier I was talking about how I asked this one church person to add me to a group text of church events, and he was big deacon and whatever, never did, and he knew that I really needed it, but he didn't. But this particular teacher, I approached him and I asked him, because he mentioned like in a Sunday school class that, and I haven't been to church in a while, but it means nothing because church is so corrupt. But there's good people there, made evident by him and another person, and I'm sure there's more, but those are the only two people that I came across. So, and I'm gonna start a new YouTube channel just for my mentors, because they mean a lot to me. And sometimes, being a mentor is hard because, and I wouldn't know from personal experience because my life has been fucked up since 30, but being a mentor is hard because these people, if they're mentors, these are people that somebody somewhere cares about, looks up to, and in order to be that, you have to have people in your life that support you and promote you, and they give you that support that you need in order for you to be a mentor, for you to be that great person that you are. Now, this man, and usually when you're a mentor, you have more than one thing going on, just like an artist. You don't just focus on one. You have so much. You're pulled in different directions. So it's hard because you probably have family, you have kids, you have the people at work, you have, whoever you happen to bump into that you enjoy every once in a while. So, it's hard because you try for somebody that needs a mentor, and for a person like that to be around, you have to be careful because you don't want to take up too much of their time. And if they're good people, they're going to give you their time, not because they want to, but because whatever's in them, that spirit that's in them is just like, okay, this is the one. Like, for example, he only mentioned in Bible study that he was sending group texts to his people, and they would be like, why did you text me that? That's so depressing, And I was just like, at that time, I'm hungry for any type of interaction. I was just like, if in my mind, I didn't say this to him, but in my mind, I was thinking, I would love to get some type of, advisement or something like that, and they're complaining about it. I would love to have any type of interaction, So I asked him, about the group texts he was talking about, because I was like, I would really appreciate that, Are these just members of the church that you're texting, or is this like your personal friends and family? He's like, this is his personal friends and family, but he was like, he don't mind. He knew that I needed, so he said he didn't mind adding me. How generous is that? Okay, and such a blessing to me. One of the blessings, there's two big blessings for me at that church. But his continues on because I'm on. It's not him, it's God. I'm on that automated list. So long after I'm gone, out of sight, out of my mind, I still get texts. And every now and then, there's one that hits me. And like I said, I think maybe over the past year, I haven't realized it, but perhaps I've left God a little bit. And that's made obvious by just little interactions I have, like I had yesterday with the Rainbow Lady. I didn't get to finish up what happened there, but it was a whole thing that she kind of witnessed to me on. I'm not going to find it in church. Even, that old time religion, if you're my age now, 40 now, you know for yourself. You have a direct relationship with whatever spirit inside of you of what's right or wrong, and you have to stand firm in that and honor it and cherish it, is basically what she was saying. I really wish, conversations like that, I really wish that I could have recorded, But anyways, back on to the Sunday school teacher. So, I get back, and when I walk through the little storage thing, I hear the little ringing chime, but I'm just getting in, so I don't have time to pick it up. And so after I get settled, I look and I check to see what happened. Come to find out that this person contacted me. So I checked the text, the Google Voice text, whatever thing, and I saw that they were inquiring, and at first I was angry. I was like, how dare they, inquire? I've been in this storage shed with rats and rat poop in my clothes, rat pee smelling everywhere, rats keeping me up all night long. I can't even fucking sleep, I was like, how dare he even consider asking me anything like that? You see me trying to, exit, you asking me, and I was irate, Now, as you know, like I said, it is uninhabitable, but it seems like possibly, they're willing to work things out, as long as I keep my end of the bargain. But, I think I was just fed up because it's horrible, So I feel so sad because I think that was a mother and daughter that walked by. But yeah, so another angry driver. So, but it's okay, I don't have a mom anymore, but that's all right. But so, right under that text that I saw that I was feeling all these emotions towards, because I'm like, are you kidding me? I couldn't even sleep here. I slept in a homeless shelter, and I was able to actually sleep, and I didn't realize how bad everything was until I woke up the next morning and was like, dog, I actually went to sleep at a decent time, and I'm actually getting up at 4 or 5 in the morning when normal people get up to go to work, instead of being up all night till 4 in the morning and finally falling asleep, because that's when the rats stop, So, yeah, so I had some feelings about that, And then I was rewinding in my mind about, all the little different things, palmetto bugs, spiders, ants, roaches, just everything you could imagine, And I was rewinding in my mind about the water situation, how when I complained about the water, nothing happened. I was rewinding all of that, and I was just like, you know what, I'm homeless. I mean, I'm homeless, pretty much, So anyhow, let me read you this text. And it's like I said, mentors are so important. It says here, oh, I hope I don't turn this off by mistake. Sorry y'all can't see me, which really probably is a blessing in itself. But the text he sent me is from Proverbs 22 to 23. It says, rob not, scream like that. It says, rob not the poor because he is poor, neither oppress the afflicted in the gate. So what does that mean? So I guess maybe, because I'm not rich, so I guess maybe the person, and maybe that person that pissed me off with that text request and stuff, maybe he represents the poor, and maybe I represent the afflicted in the gate. For the Lord will plead their cause and spoil the soul of those that spoil them. Amen. So for the poor and those people that are afflicted, then basically he's saying just treat them right on both ends, because I guess, like they say, God watches after fools and babes, because both of those situations would be, a situation where God is watching over those people. And so he's going to take care of them. So if you treat them right, he's going to treat you right. If you treat them bad, he's going to treat them bad. And then I thought about, too, like when the guy was saying he has a black cat, and I was thinking, like, what's he talking about, the black cat? That's not a cat that's in there, that's a rat. But what he was saying, and I just caught on when somebody texted me yesterday, they were just like, well, you need to either get some poison or a cat, And so then it hit me. I was like, oh, he was trying to help me. He was trying to tell me that he had a cat. But I'm like, if you brought the cat in there, the cat's going to kill something. Who's going to clean it up? I'm not killing nothing, So, that's what it is. So that was God speaking to me through that text. That man might not have even been thinking about me when he sent the text. But it was for me, because maybe, sometimes we don't know what we're doing. But for me to be like, let's say this, God spoke to me on that one, because without that text, I would feel conflicted about that. But I think that text was really clear, that in this situation, that, in this situation, that person is the poor, and maybe other homeless people are the poor, and if I don't try to work something out with this person, then perhaps I'm robbing the poor. And if he chose not to like work something out with me, he's not catering to the afflicted. So I guess we both have a responsibility on both ends regarding that. So, you know, children make me smile. I'm gonna tell you. I was walking up the street, and there was two young boys, and they had little soccer uniforms on, and you could tell they were just really sweet and polite and whatever. And I know I look crazy, but I mean, it's just the fact that they smiled and acknowledged me. It made me feel good. You know, like everything in the world is okay, even though we know that it's not. But that was nice. Appreciated that. So anyhow, yeah. So I guess that's what God is trying to tell me. Also, another thing that I need to do is check on almost fell. Another thing that I need to do is check on, I forgot what I was gonna say. I was thinking about something, I forget. Oh, and the girl that gave me her email, because she's 17, I'm scared to email her back because I've been getting like hits on, I don't know, you know, so I don't want to, you know, put myself in a situation where things are misconstrued, or maybe I give some information that's contrary to popular belief that, you know, because like I was telling her yesterday, the world is not perfect. The stuff you learn in school is mostly bullshit. And, you know, they're allowed to teach you stuff that's false, you know. And then on top of that, too, I don't want my negative energy to rub off on her. I mean, she's doing good. You know, she's happy, has a great attitude, has friends, can stand up for herself. And there's probably a lot of things that I could learn from her, actually. But it would just be inappropriate, I guess. But maybe on June 6th, which is her birthday, I'll just say happy birthday. But I really appreciated her a lot. So much that I didn't even know how to act. Like I was in tears so bad. So I don't know. So that made me almost cry. That situation did. I don't know. So I just wanted to share that. That meant a lot to me because, like I said, sometimes, and that's what the lady was trying to tell me, sometimes when you're confused about things because the world has its belief of what's right and wrong, and then, you know, God or the spirit or the maker or whatever you want to say has its truth about what's right and wrong. And like for the situation that I was in, I could argue my point the whole time, but in reality, you know, based on that text he sent me, that man I don't think he was probably even thinking about me when he sent that text. You know, he probably don't even remember that I still get it, you know, but it applied to the situation. And it was so ironic how it was right after me getting upset about the text that was right before it, you know. So, you know, as much as we don't like to subscribe to anything negative connotations about us, but sometimes God calls it the way God sees it. And for whatever reason, you know, maybe I'm confused because I'm lost, I don't have anybody, and I know it's a tight situation. But the question is, but this is God speaking, saying that's the last word. You know, are robbing the poor if you don't do everything you can to fix this. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, my soul, like if I was looking at me and myself in the carnal sense, I would be like, man, I've been through so much. People use me, you know, landlords, all that kind of stuff, you know, bad situations, that more than likely, you know, if I don't prepare ahead of time, that I'm going to be left holding short end of the stick. But I guess everybody feels that way, you know. So I got to make it a point to try my best to, you know, work what I can work, you know. Just be as open and honest as possible. And that's really about it, you know. And I told him, you know, ahead of time, but I guess he didn't expect it like this because I had pulled everything before, and it just looked bad. I mean, like, everything was out in front. People was driving by like, what the fuck, you know? So, this time, this is a better way to do it, I think, you know. And I'm sure it raised eyebrows, but anyhow, bye.